Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson will be entitled Revelation 13 and 16. It's gonna happen. My source, World Star Hip Hop. And this video is entitled Joe Rogan and Danielle Rawlings speak about companies microchipping their employees. It's gonna happen. Uploaded on April the 22nd, 2020.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
There's going to be a comedy club that says, fuck it.
Let's get opening. Someone's going to do it.
Somebody's going to do it.
You just got to make people sign waivers. Say the club's not responsible if you get sick.
You think
is that irresponsible to do? Is that irresponsible to do? I don't know. Look, tell people to get tested. Tell them to get tested when it's available. When testing's readily available and treatment's readily available, I think only then are we going to relax.
Yeah, I said it. Yep, it's the truth. It's
then the question is like, how do you tell people that you don't have it? Like if you go to a bar, are you gonna submit to having an app?
I've heard that there may be some type. I heard in Wuhan or whatever, they have some type of system where it is an app where I guess you register and you could scan and see. I know that has to be in development.
Dude,
I was just talking to somebody about it the other day. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think that technology exists.
Do you follow Willie D from the Ghetto Boys?
Yeah.
Go to his Instagram, and he's got a post where there's a company that's sticking a microchip in these people's arms. They hired a fucking professional tattooist and piercer, a professional piercer guy.
What has to come in before you to get it in?
What the fuck? Imagine if your company tells you, I know you don't want to bring keys. You know, why are you bringing keys everywhere? Just going to give you a little microchip. I'm going to make sure you're showing up at work on time. You don't have to punch in anymore. You're all set. They're literally
people are going to go for it.
They're going for it in this video.
100%.
Everybody's laughing and joking around about it. That is real, right? Yeah. We didn't get hoaxed. Did we get hoaxed? Because it's a news story.
If it's not real, I couldn't believe it.
I don't know about it on his page, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Someone go.
I watched it and was like,
but
what
Joe,
in
if
the
you
fuck
think about it,
are they thinking?
It's the same.
Website.
There it is. This company embeds microchips in its employees, and they love it. Look at the title of that. And 50 employees at Times Square Market got RFID chips in their hands.
Those are probably people that know that they probably know that anything that the government wants to find out about you, they can find it out whenever they want.
Look at this. When Patrick McMullen wants a Diet Dr. Pepper while he's at work, he pays for it with a wave of his hand. Oh, well, definitely don't carry credit cards anymore. That's too hard to do. Just let him put a microchip in you. Pay it with a wave of your hand.
I think LaGuardia, one of the airports in New York, has got the experimental thing going where they have in one of the terminals a place where you can go shop. You just swipe your credit card when you walk in, and you just leave with whatever you got, and they charge you. Like those Amazon stores. It's the same technology. I guess Amazon's licensing it out.
Well, that makes sense. It's still a credit card, though. Like, it's not a chip.
The Amazon store, you don't wave your card. I think you just have your phone with you, kind of, and it just like knows that you have.
As long as you can leave it at home. This you can't leave at home. This is what's so crazy about this.
Step.
How hard is it, you lazy bitch? You can't pull your fucking credit card out? You're willing to let them put a microchip in there so you can get a Diet Dr. Pepper with a hand move?
You can loan somebody money with a DAP.
At his office, he's one of dozens of employees who've been doing likewise for a year now. That's very funny. Imagine that's how you give each other money.
Yeah, like that. Slap a cash app, slap app.
You can't touch now because of Corona. So what are you gonna do?
No, but I mean, that's why. Oh, I couldn't pay you, bro. Social distancing.
McMullen is the president of 3 Square Market, a technology company that provides self-service mini markets to hospitals, hotels, and company break rooms. Last August, he became one of roughly 50 employees at its headquarters in River Falls, Wisconsin, who had volunteered to have a chip injected into their hand. Fucking yikes. What I saw was a dude was getting it in his forearm. It must be a different company. So this is what's scary. Is this going to be the new norm? Like, what if you get fired by these people and you get hired by Amazon? Do you have to put in one of their chips? Do you have to take out your old chip? Do they sell the chip to the company? Are we being
My guess would be when you leave, give me my chip back.
Oh my God, they cut you open.
But that does not surprise me in the least.
It doesn't surprise me, but it alarms me. It alarms me that people are so interested in having someone put a chip in their body.
But
a company that tells you have to do it, if a company tells you have to do that, fuck that company.
But I know it. But those are people that feel that they need to feel the need of.
Hey, even Joe Rogan know not to take the chip.
Being a part of new technology. I want it. If that's the hot shit, motherfucker's gonna have it.
This was 2014. Says microchips will be implanted into healthy people sooner than you think.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I mean, they called it.
It's going to happen
in 2000.
And that's the point. It will happen, all right? Because this is the will of the Most High. Isaiah 42:9, behold, the former things are come to pass. Right, and you can identify what the Babylonian Empire, okay, that would be a former thing. You know, how they had us in captivity, okay? And new things do I declare. Behold, they spring forth, I tell you of them. And what's a new thing? Hence the microchip. Because at this time frame, when our forefather Isaiah was writing this prophecy on behalf of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, okay, the microchip did not exist. This would be considered as a new thing, okay? Now, fast forward from the time frame he wrote this prophecy to now, okay, and we're seeing, okay, that Revelation 13, okay, and verse 15 and 16 is being unveiled, okay? And the Most High is making it so clear that even these heathens know not to take it, okay? But the scripture did state that the children of this world, all right, referring to these Edomites, as well as these other nations, are wiser than the children of light. Okay, and the children of light is referring to 2/3 of our people, because they don't have the light. However, the elect of Israel has the light. Okay, let's go to Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, hence the microchip, or in their foreheads. Okay, so you can get this chip either in your right hand or your left hand, or in your forehead. Okay, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So if you want to continue to participate within the system, okay, such as buying or selling, you must have the microchip, or the name of the beast, or the numbers of his name. Going back into the prophecy, Isaiah 42:9, behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Behold, they spring forth, I tell you of them. So the former things, such as us going through the Babylonian Empire, okay, going through the Median Persian Empire, okay, and the Greek Empire, and the Roman Empire. And fast forward to today, the microchip. And it will happen because the scriptures speak of this event. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trust in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. And you can equate this scripture with Revelation 13 and 16. Okay? So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. All right? And a lot of our people will take this microchip. Why? Because the spirit is not upon them to prevent them from doing so. Okay? Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, okay, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, all right, and this is literal. And the beast is comprised of NATO, the EU, and America. The image is referring to this system, which is based on the system of the pagan Rome Empire. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger. Okay, that's what indignation means, right? Because if you are an Israelite, and if you receive this mark, all right, you will be destroyed. And this is based on the anger of the Most High. Why? Because you are showing your allegiance to the system ran by these elite bankers classified as the Edomites, and not unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstones, hence nuclear destruction, in the presence of the holy angels, and that's literal, and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahushua. All right? Lord will, you are edified. Shalom.